2 days good people, good works will be presented in Dari and English with subtitles in Arabic, Olaxis, Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Persian, Portuguese, Russian, Thai, and Spanish. سلام بینندگان مهربان، به برنامه افراد خوب اعمال خوب خوش آمدید. برنامه امروز ما درباره کشور دیدنی افغانستان و گذر آن به سوی کامیابی، شادمانی و هماهنگی بیشتر می باشد. افغان اید یک سازمان نیکوکاری است که در سال 1981 میلادی بنیاد نهاده شده و نقش مهمی در انکشاف کشور به وسیله بهتر کردن شرایط زندگی دهاتیان از طریق برنامه‌هایی که تولید غذا را افزایش می‌دهند، پیشبرد رشد اقتصادی و افزایش رفاه اجتماعی ایفا می‌نماید. افغان اید که دفتر مرکزی آن در کابل پایتخت کشور قرار دارد، مستقیما با بیش از 500,000 نفوذ افغان سر و کار دارد و به دنبال ترویج انکشاف پایدار و دراز مدت در این کشور کلان است. رئیس هیئت مدیره افغان اید آقای دیوید پیج درباره این سازمان حمایتی توضیحات بیشتری به ما ارائه می‌دهند.
Afghan Aid, though it's a British charity, it's a largely Afghan organization. I mean, it started in Peshawar in Pakistan, but since 2003 our head office has been in Kabul. We have approximately 350 members of staff, the great majority of whom are Afghans, and it's those people who are working in the provinces and doing the day-to-day work of helping the Afghan village communities.
در سراسر جهان افراد خلاق و بیشماری آرزو دارند که کسب و کار کوچک و جدیدی را آغاز کنند، ولی قادر نیستند پشتوانه مالی برای به اجرا درآوردن طرح خود را فراهم نمایند.
One of the things that we've been trying to do is to provide means of increasing the credit. We've started a thing called self-help groups. These self-help groups work on the basis that you get together a group of, say, 20 people, and you ask them to put in a small amount of money. It may just be a few Afghanis, which is the local currency. But if they all put the same amount in, then that is an amount of money which can be useful.
داستان‌های زیادی از این روش منحصر به فرد و موفقیت آمیز خوداتکایی مالی حاصل شدند، از جمله موردی از ولایت غور که شرح آن در ادامه می آید.
I went, for example, to Gore 2 or 3 years ago, and I visited one of these self-help groups, and I discovered that these 20 people had saved enough money to give a loan to one of their number, who had then actually opened a small shop. And he was able, after a year or two, to make the money that he borrowed and to pay it back to the group, and they then had more money to loan out.
افغان اید مستقیما به تسهیل تأسیس ارتباطات اقتصادی در مقیاس کلان نیز کمک می‌کند.
We've also been offering small loans to small businessmen who have a good idea in the community. That again is a way of trying to get local business going. In 3 different provinces where we're working with a grant from the EC, we've been able to start small orchards growing apricots, almonds, and other fruits, apples, and we're also then helping them to make linkages with markets so that they can sell the fruit at a good price. Sometimes it may involve, helping them to store the fruit so that they've got it for longer and they get a better price for it, or in some cases helping them to bottle things and give them a longer shelf life during the winter. All these things are helping to improve their way of life.
بانوان افغان بیشتر و بیشتری در حال پیوستن به نیروی کار هستند. و بسیاری نیز مایلند که بنگاه‌های اقتصادی خود را به راه بیاندازند.
We started something called Women's Resource Centres. These are centres where women come together to be trained in vocational training of various kinds. Some of it's been embroidery of traditional handicrafts. Some of it's been sewing, tailoring. And then we've been trying to add to that in recent times small loans.
باران کافی برای تولید پربار حاصلات مزروعی ضروری است، اما به مانند بسیاری کشورهای دیگر تغییرات آب و هوایی تأثیر زیادی بر تولید محصولات غذایی در افغانستان می‌گذارد.
One of the issues that we are always concerned about is food security for people in the provinces in which we are working. Afghanistan is a country which has been very seriously affected by droughts in the last 10 years. At times you get 2 or 3 years without a proper rainfall, and that of course means that farmers and the families of farmers living in the rural areas face extraordinary hardship. Helping those people to somehow protect themselves, to find safety nets in those difficult times, that's one of the things that we're trying to do more and more.
برای به حداقل رساندن اثرات خشکسالی ناشی از تغییرات آب و هوایی، افغان اید از نزدیک با دهاقین افغان همکاری می‌کند تا روش‌های جدید نگهداری آب باران ارزشمند را به کار گیرند و همچنین محصولات مزروعی جدیدی را که نسبت به خشکسالی مقاوم هستند نیز به آنان معرفی می‌نماید.
We've started one project in Lal Wasar jungle, which is the easternmost district of War province, with support from the European community to improve the infrastructure, to ensure that when there is rain it's used to the maximum advantage. And we're also helping them with certain kinds of crops which can be beneficial. We're trying to introduce new varieties of potatoes, for example, into that district. So this is a very major element in what we're doing.
هنگامی که برمیگردیم خواهیم دید که افغان اید چگونه به قشر جوان و دوست داشتنی افغانستان کمک می‌کند. لطفاً با ما در سوپریم مستر تلویزیون همراه باشید.